Executor, welcome back to Dan Aykroyd's Lizard Ball conspiracy. He's one of, a couple people that are sort of known for this kind of wacky conspiracies, but I have to say, as crazy as he sounds, he's one of the slightly more logical ones sometimes. Depends what he's talking about. Right. Yeah, it's like if you're thinking of crazy out there conspiracies, it's halfway to fucking Dan Aykroyd's Lizard Ball conspiracy. This is the best place to kind of start with this sort of thing. And yeah, if you're worried about straight up Matrix, like CIA alien, right. Straight up Q-tip man, the man who looks like a Q-tip, these are the perfect kind of spokespeople to start with. It's your boss at the NSA. Yeah, we can dig more into the philosophy of this going on afterwards, but yeah, like one of the main reasons is one prevents the other from taking full Dr. Evil control. The Lizard Man conspiracy prevents the Dr. Evil conspiracy, and it's the best thing we have so far. Right, if you got a better idea other than expecting everyone to do what you tell them to, you get it. If you're going to tell us to do something, you have to be able to tell everyone else in the world to do the same thing, otherwise it's not really fair, is it? And yeah, now that we've gone over the, sort of main reasons the Judicator hangs around here with his Lizard Ball conspiracy going on, right, now we can finally get to the Army. Yeah, whoever's been, Spy Master's been sitting around waiting to report on the Army. We're almost there, Brad, we're almost at the Army. And this thing, right, a lot of it's common knowledge, but just kind of concisely, again, compiled into what I see as the bigger benefits. It's easy to just think, yeah, big army, lots of guns. Yeah, two big armies, lots of guns. The final point to touch off on here before we get there is, like, the SS, the Waffen. Yeah, don't the Secret Service protect the president? Yeah, it works both ways in both ways. Think about it. Normally, national security is responsible for protecting the president. The CIA, they have delegated that off to the CIA as their main... Right, it's like, again, this is your boss at the NSA, and he looks at you and says, someone needs to be in charge of protecting the president. And you're the only guy there? Yeah, you get it, that's your job, buddy, yeah, and then so whoever else, exactly. So, right, I don't know, it's as best as I can come close to, we'll start off from there. But yeah, basically, the Secret Service has a same thing, and again, each one prevents the other from stepping out of line. Yeah, what if what if the CIA kills the president? Like, well, yeah, exactly, they could, hypothetically, what if they went too far, went a little too hipster douchebag? Well, the SS Waffen could literally watch the Watchers and make sure they don't go too far. That's why we are protecting the president from, you get it, from his own assassins, basically. I know how weird it sounds, but realistically, this keeps it in balance. And, if it comes down to needing to assassinate the president, we both have to agree with it. Both of the spies have to call each other and be like, all right, yeah, am I running in or out like OJ, and which rape kid do I bring? I know how, and it's funny, like, a lot of these conspiracies, even in the X-Files, the crazy conspiracy guys in their basement, they're going so into, JFK's assassination, and like, it could have been the government. Like, to them, if they find out that the government did it, that's it. That's all the evidence we need for whatever, I don't know, whatever else. That's kind of where they take it to. It's like, how far are you guys willing to take this? What are you actually trying to do? It's like, we're gonna get the truth. It's like, okay, that's one truth. That's one of many truths. And he's like, again, what more do you plan to do with this? Like, okay, tell the world. A lot of people already know. I mean, whatever. Sort of. Again, it's like, yeah, I don't know. They might, maybe they hired the fucking cable guy, but you get it. Either of us has to be ready to stop the president from launching nukes. You get it. What if the president steals what if the CIA steals the keys to the nuke launching silo? Yeah, the SS Waffen, straight up, the SS Waffen is going to save the world from President Dr. Evil nuking the world. So that's just one aspect of it. And yeah, both of us protect the SS Waffen and the NSA/CIA, whatever, they each have an eye on the president and each other, so that, yeah, making sure we're all kosher here pretty fucking much. That's the best way to balance the triangle going forward. Again, it's kind of like the Marshal Rayner's office. Yeah, Marshal Rayner and the NSA Master Assassinator, Lieutenant Kerrigan, whatever, Master Chief Kerrigan, they have to agree on border security measures. If they can't reach an agreement, if they are in conflict with each other, that's where, I don't know, stemming the tide, this all kind of comes back to the Civil War. Whether you care or not, whether it's too old and boring or not, one of the first, the first big war they had was the Civil War with each other. Yeah, they had to fight off the British, but that didn't last very long. Whatever, I'm just saying, that was more like World War II, where everyone's like, yeah, cool, awesome. The Civil War was like the Cold War, where it wasn't awesome, it wasn't fun, it was dreadful, and no one liked it when it was happening. So afterwards, again, a lot of this too has to do with preventing a civil war. if there is, I don't know how it sounds, but it's like, even if a bunch of states want to fight a bunch of other states, it's like, they'd be calling through the Department of Defense and Department of Justice. It's like leaving messages. Yeah, I know, how far can you take this? The governor of Texas leaves a message with the governor of, like, Louisiana, like, yeah, get ready, boy, we're gonna, right? Department of Defense is, oh my god, no, you get it. The only way a civil war can happen is between the executor and the judicator, and it's set up as balanced as possible, where the marshals are they have the key to most of the armories and stuff. If they have to, the marshal can lock down on most of their assets, and vice versa. There's only so many assets. Yes, the executor may indeed execute the judicator, but then at that point, right, it's like, yeah, one way or another, it could happen. But I hope you can see how the president is very much the class president, and these are the crazy parents that you hope don't kill each other. And of course, I'm sure whatever spy master's here to report on America, yeah, that means if someone else assassinates the president, yeah, they fell for the Chewbacca defense. It's, yeah, the straight up Chewbacca defense of the president's dildo factory. It's yeah, again, it's like, that's the, yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm sure the people would be pissed off if you killed a president that they liked. Yeah, right? Yeah, think about it. If they didn't like the president, who knows? Yeah, it's up, again, democracy. The people may decide, right, yeah, you may decide how pissed off you are about this, that, or the other. I don't know how many people were pissed off about JFK. People were pissed off about Lincoln. Yeah, exactly. One of them may have been a rogue third party. Many times it is, yeah, if anyone's in a position, yeah, who's the most likely suspect here, coming from the Penitus Oculatus? Yeah, just speculating here from the fucking, yeah, you get it. Yeah, top suspect is either CIA or SS Waffen, and if that is the case, they most likely conspire. This is most likely a government conspiracy, lizard man orgy between the two, in order to prevent a Dr. Evil nuking the world conspiracy. And, as douchey as it sounds, this keeps it out of Marshal Rayner's office and out of Chief Assassination bitch, you get it, out of the fucking executor's office. Right. That way, Kerrigan and Rayner don't get blamed for the dildo battling, literally the lightsaber dildo duels between the SS Waffen and the CIA and the president's office. That is happening basically every day. Say some other Dr. Evil conspiracy. Imagine you, like, broke into the national security. Yeah, what if you literally took over the CIA and had full control of the CIA? Yeah, now the SS Waffen is, now you are dildo lightsaber dueling the SS Waffen. That's the whole point. What if you took over the Secret Service? Oh, here comes the CIA. That's right. You'd have to take over both. If you want to kill the president, you have to kill both presidents. Right. It's an executor and adjudicator. There's two keys to launch the nukes. This whole system is, yeah, the judicator, executor, fucking goddamn, the conclave imperator to deal with the hipster douchebags, so that one hipster douchebag can no longer fuck up everything. You need at least two, at which point, yeah, we're working on it. And of course, before we go check out the army, Marshal Rayner's got the keys. He'll show you what's going on over there. But first, a lot of this too comes down to the issue of jurisdiction. Yeah, right? Is this your jurisdiction? It's my jurisdiction. Yeah, right? Whose side, which side of the line? Yep. If everything's all binarily divided like this with two guards sitting on a wall, yeah, right? Keep the dildo battles behind closed doors. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, half of this is so you don't walk in on some weird shit. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to walk in on your parents, right? Exactly. And, well, you might be, yeah, how big of a deal is this? Best place to start, Washington, D.C., yeah. Well, what's the closest thing to a capital of the country? This is going back to how every other country seems to have one capital city. If you destroy that city, that's the heart of the empire, right? America sort of has a heart of the dildo factory. Donald Trump, the White House is in Washington, D.C., and Washington, D.C. is not a state. There is some rabble-rousing about the people who live there wanting the same rights some states have. At the same time, they are exempt from certain... Yeah, it's complicated. A lot of finicky little politics in the mailman's office over there. Don't worry, he's on it. But yeah, like, think about it. The president's office is not inside the United States. Just, yeah, that means the judicator, has no authority there, technically, not until he leaves. It's kind of like, you know what this reminds me of? The Vatican. The Vatican is its own little city-state inside of Italy. Really, if you're not familiar with either of these things, you know what it's like? It's like Pretoria. Straight up, the president's office is Pretoria. Yeah, straight up Peter Griffin, when his house his property is its own country, not inside the United States. That is DC, that is the Vatican. Washington, D.C., the capital of America, is fucking Pretoria, and straight up Peter Griffin, Donald Trump, is in the fucking White House. Or a guy who, you get it. So, which one of us has to protect the president? Wink, wink. Right. Well, if the president's in his office, the Secret Service technically has no authority there. Right, they have to be invited in there. So, yes, if the president didn't want them in his office, they wouldn't be in his office. Yes, he very much invites the SS Waffen into his office so that his own assassins cannot master assassinate him Now it's just a big endless dildo battle going on, lightsaber duel going on between the two. Right. I don't know, just, it's a preventative measure. This way, no one's even gonna think about it unless they already are Dr. Evil. Right. I don't know, it makes, the spy master is still figuring it out. This helps keep all that cohesion together, right? And to prevent civil war. Right, if a civil war happened, well, we already have assassins in his office. Right, literally, you get it. It's like we already both have assassins in the president's office. The marshal already has keys to all the army's weapons, all the guns, and like everything except for the most cutting-edge new shit. And, okay, this too. If you're a crazy guy, or whatever, hipster douchebag thinking, oh yeah, no, I'm sure the army has stuff that you guys don't know about. Yeah, bro. Remember when I said get penitus oculatus. I'm letting you out of the fucking tax receipt room here at the FBI. Just think about it. Use your own brain. Think logically. Here's the map of the jurisdictions of the United States. Yeah, well, the ones that aren't ours. Yeah, exactly. Absence of evidence. The ones that are not ours. So you're looking at the map of our jurisdiction, and there's like a little box in the middle of it. Like, oh yeah, that part's not ours. Oh, this tiny little box in the middle isn't ours? Yeah, whose is it? Well, that's the president's office. Okay, what about this one? Who knows? Yeah, fucking hell if I know. Fuck if I know, buddy. It's right. Think about it. There's a bunch of tiny little gaps on our map of jurisdiction of the whole country. The federal jurisdiction, the state jurisdiction. Oh, you're not within this state jurisdiction. Yeah, Area 51. It's a tiny little empty box on our map. Right. Yeah, it's somewhere inside that tiny box. Anything that Marshal Rayner has the keys for. If he doesn't, he's gonna look at that map and be like, what in Sam hell? Yeah, he's gonna go there and ask what the fuck is going on. You get it? And then, do I have to call the executor? Does fucking Kerrigan have to show up? Yeah. Again, as stupid as it sounds, you might be insisting that there's definitely alien butt sex orgies going on Mars somewhere. There are, but before I let you go there, this Marshal, Grandmaster Marshal Rayner here, he already knows where Area 51 is, and he already has the fucking keys. Half of all this crazy lizard ball conspiracy nonsense is, the codes, the keys, ooh, I hacked into this or that. Yeah, go to Marshal Rayner, he already has the fucking keys and the codes. Yeah, he can literally walk into Area 51. At which point, again, it comes down to Kerrigan and Rayner, whether they're having a hard time. Are they talking to each other today, or are they not talking to each other today? Yeah, is she being a bitch? Is he being an asshole? As long as those two can get along, there can't be a civil war. Yeah, you can go up the ladder. Eventually, you're going to get to Marshal Rayner or Master Assassinator Kerrigan. And as long as they're getting along, having a good time, they can, be like, guys, chill. And that's pretty much as far as it can go. Unless things get, yes, anything could happen, but you get it. Most normal conspiracies, like, the CIA could take, you get it. What if the CIA did it? SS Waffen was either involved or not. Yeah, or if they weren't, it would have been different. It would have been lightsaber dildo duels between them while Rayner and Kerrigan were blowing shit up. Or there would have been more to it. So, let's expand on this. Hipster douchebag, use your own intuition, right? Imagine you are the president, straight up. There are CIA in your office, and there is SS Waffen Secret Service in your office. Right, which one? Who do you trust? Who do you not trust? Yeah, upper echelon, lower echelon. Depends on what's going on, who's around. Right. Either way, you're better off having both of them here. If there is a fight, it's going to be between the two of them. Either one is either going to... right? It's like, my god, if they both wanted to kill you, they wouldn't be fighting each other. You get it. Let's say things are not that crazy. Let's say this is not a Die Hard movie. Yeah, straight up, this is not a Die Hard movie yet. Things are cool. John McClane's just stuck at the airport bitching at his wife about Christmas. Yeah, straight up. That's the top, Marshal Rayner is getting along with Kerrigan. Like, whatever. Petty drama indeed. So, let's say the president, are leaving your office. Yeah, you're going literally anywhere. Well, you're leaving Pretoria and entering the United States, at which point, you get it. There's some CIA with you, there's some Secret Service with you. Yeah, one of each in your fucking black armored vehicle, whatever, the president's limo. So when you're in DC, outside of, when you're in your executor jurisdiction, the technically the CIA is in charge. Yeah, they're playing offense, defense, whatever, playing defense, and Secret Service is playing offense. They're not invited there, not supposed to be there.